Hey everyone, let's have a quick chat about the Locke Key audio adaptation. The graphic novels of Locke Key were pretty popular on BookTube a few years ago, and I always meant to read them, but you know me, graphic novels, I just never get around to them. So when I heard about the audio adaptation, I was really curious and interested because I finally got to read the story. But I'm not really sure. So I went into this completely blind. I forgot what the Locke Key books were about, I forgot the plotline, and went into this pretty naively. The audio adaptation is an audio drama with a full cast and background music and real sound effects, which makes it amazing to listen to and also annoying to listen to. So what I really liked about it was that you really got music, you got different characters speaking, you got background noises and like all the noises. When the noises were annoying was with all the crying, the kissing, the making out, in those sniffly sounds. It was just getting on my nerves at some point. So that was partly unbearable. If you're not sensitive to that, then you probably won't mind. Story-wise, I think you could follow the story without having read the books before. But sometimes when there were fight scenes or other things, I lacked explanations. You just heard, a scuffle and fights and pumps and oofs and ahs, and you had to imagine what was going on. And you could, but with more information, like you get normally in an audiobook or a novel when it's described what happens, and the original is not a graphic novel where you have a picture where you see everything, then you don't need that much imagination to know what is going on. And sometimes I was at a loss at what was going on. But on the other hand, that really increased the creepiness and scariness of all the situations, because I was in the middle of things. It really made me feel like I was there, and I got scared quite a bit. I scare easily, I admit it. But it was an eerie feeling. Partly, I lost interest in the story halfway through because some of the characters, especially Kinsey, got on my nerves. But the story, the way it was made, really kept me going. And so I don't know if I want to recommend it. I think it's really awesome if you have read the graphic novels before. I think you can get much more out of it because you already have the images of the story in your head. But going into it blind, you can understand the story. It's not that you're missing out. But I'm not sure if it's the best way to get to the story, if you know what I mean. So I want to hear from you. Have you read the books and listened to the audio drama, or have you just listened to the audio drama? What do you think about this kind of adaptation of graphic novels? Let's talk in comments. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.